All right, we're back in the building. In the Shaneanigans bar, we have Mr. Luke Sayre. What's
going on? I'm dead excited about this one.
Yeah?
I'm dead excited about it because I'm a blank canvas. Luke's one of the best tattooists in the world. And I know, obviously, you're heavily tattooed, you're obviously heavily tattooed, so I want to find out some information about this, but...
Why? So what he's saying is you're
He wants a tattoo.
He wants a tattoo. That's what he's saying, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought that as well. Yeah.
There's no way, oh, my mum will be watching this, she'd kill me. No, there's no way. I mean, I was thinking about just getting a giant elephant's head here.
Nay.
With small trunk.
Nay.
Oh, come on. Someone had to lower the tone, and it was going to be me. We all knew it was coming.
He always knows how to lower the tone. Luke, thanks for coming. God, I probably know you, about 2 years now, is it?
Yeah, about 2 years, yeah.
And we met on a car rally, which is, we're all very famous for these car rallies at the moment.
Sorry, which one were you boys on?
We were on a cannon run. It was a cannon run,
right?
Yeah,
cannon run together, yeah.
I can't remember what particular run it was, or whether it was summer, winter, and everything. I can never remember. But what I do remember is there was me and another Monster Energy family guy, Butchie Butler, sat in a bar, and we got there reasonably early, and a few sherbets inside us, and then Lucas said, I was like, right, let's go, I'm going to have my first face tattoo. So that was our first introduction. I was like, right, come on, Luke, let's do it. And then thankfully he didn't have his tattoo kit with him, and I think he were even trying to get one from somewhere, but we ended up not doing that. But that's so we have yet still to cross the barrier of some ink barrier when we're allowed to do that, that is. I mean, to be honest, I would have liked to have you ink me up live on the show tonight, but nobody's allowed to get close. How do you feel about that? What's going on about nobody? I mean, where are you at? 9 months later?
Yeah, so bad. Can't even work. I'm now sitting home drawing, getting pissed. Drawing mainly, but yeah, bit of the gym and drawing really.
I'm like that without the drawing. Or the gym. Or the gym.
All right. Well, I mean, ultimately, obviously, before you become a tattooist or tattoo artist, you have to be, or do you have to be able to draw? I presume you do. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I think personally, I wasn't the best drawer, but I think I was a fast learner. And I think it's like that with most things you do. I think if you're a fast learner, you might become good.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college for drawing, but that was about the time when I was going to college, but just for a bus pass to go to the shop where I was learning to tattoo. So I only spent half the time at college and most of the time at the tattoo shop.
I suppose honing in on your craft that is now today. And I think I'm not much of an academic to the point of where I left school early too, and more to kind of head down the motorsport route. I worked with my dad as a car mechanic. I knew school wasn't for me in that respect. So I think a lot of kids these days, have a passion and have a drive for something. But back in the day of tattooing, obviously, it used to be definitely looked down upon. Well, it kind of still is. Is it still looked down upon? I don't know, tattooing.
I guess it's a little bit more mainstream now. I think the more people and the more celebrities that are getting tattooed, especially visible tattoos like the hands and face, I think it's way more popular.
Yeah, we're in for that. But back in I think my first neck tattoo would have been about 2001 or 2, and that was reasonably not taboo, but it was. But I guess I was in a particular industry that could carry that off. So as you say, and I think sometimes our parents were afraid of the fact that the kids were tattooing themselves and not being in an industry that was accepted for the visuals, and then thinking they have to go and get a job. But you know what is the world like today? There's so much entrepreneurial censorships out there that people are going and making their own money, making their own lives, making their own ways forward. But where there's more bosses out there than sense now. So I think as we definitely delve into visuals and TV and all that kind of stuff, it is more accepted. The generations are all they're catching up all the time.
Yeah. I feel like if you're good at something, especially at school, you should be pushed to do well in that as well.
Yeah.
I don't see it I didn't feel like that at school.
So do you think, were you looked down upon when you said you're going to be a tattoo artist?
Yeah.
From all your surroundings or from?
Just mainly school. You know, my family have always been supportive with stuff like that, but especially school, I think it wasn't, they were like, you could do this or you could do that, but that's what I wanted to do. So
Amen to that.
Boys, the questions are lighting up on here for you, Luke. Everyone's into the tattoo stuff here. So I've got a couple of questions, if you don't mind, I'm going to take from here.
yeah.
I think there's some people that have been to you for tattoos because they're saying best tattoo artists in the world, need to go back for more. Here's a really good one from Danny Priestley. Says, do you hate when people get drunk tattoos and then you have to fix them?
To be honest,
do you do that?
I don't fix many drunk shitty tattoos. I mean, I appreciate a good drunk funny tattoo as long as it's funny. I think like the whole Malia 2019 thing, I don't think it's that funny. So I appreciate a good drunk funny tattoo, you know.
Do you have any on you that are like regrettable or?
I've mainly got shitty tattoos.
It's all regrettable.
I'm trying to catch up with the good tattoos, to be fair. That's what I'm trying to do now.
What about you, Shane? Do you regret any of yours or you want to change any?
Do you know, it's a funny thing is that they are life journeys and life stories. I think I always went for a particular style of tattoo, and let's call them prison style tattoos. I don't have any colour on my body really, but a lot of them ended up late night drinking sessions in tattooed friends' shops.
It's nice to have the memories as well, isn't it?
100%.
You saying late night drinking sessions leads perfectly into
really?
this one. Our good friend Mr. Butsy Butler has just put in, Luke, when are you finishing my tattoo? Because that would have come from a big drunken session, if we know Butsy on it.
I'm pretty sure he had a bottle of wine when I did his tattoo.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to get Butsy on as well. Butsy, we'll get you on at some point.
We'll do have to get you on, Butsy. And in fairness, I think I need to finish the tattoo as well. And Butsy, Butsy was the first person I ever tattooed after myself. I tattooed myself once, and then Butsy.
Did you do a chip on his shoulder?
No, I did a shamrock on his chest.
Okay.
One night in Dublin, ink or something like that. Oh, I can't even remember. It's many, many years back. But yeah, jeez, unfinished.
I'm going to take you slightly away from tattoos just for a second, because you turn up in this insane car, one of my favourite cars. So you've got a Dodge Charger. That's your daily driver, right? It's a Dodge Charger.
I wouldn't say it's my daily driver. I have to stop at every fuel station.
This is why you have to be one of the best tattooists in the world, just to
run
the
a
fuel
Dodge.
fuel in that thing. So what was your first car?
My first car was a Saxo, a little silver Saxo.
Did you still got it?
No. It lasted 3 days, and I tried to drift it, and it went in a hedge.
That's a time record. 3 days isn't bad going, man. That's not bad going at all. So that's, and then what's in that Charger? What engine is it?
It's a V8, right?
It's a big V8. I mean,
It's
I
a
was
big
just
V8.
come in
No.
fell in love with it. It's like
6.6, yeah.
Oh, dude, I want it so bad.
Muscle cars, man. You can't beat muscle cars. The sound of muscle cars, the look of a muscle car. It's all about muscle cars, really.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I adore them. Everyone knows that watch here. I'm a V8 lover. I see a lot of nods from behind the cameras too. There's like, yeah, I wish we could open the door and reveal that car. Actually, we probably had it on our site earlier. You can watch it? We can watch it. Let's have a look at this.
My name's Luke Sayer, and I'm a tattoo artist from the Lake District. This is my 1973 Dodge Charger, which I've had now for probably 3 or 4 years, and I absolutely love it. It's always been my dream car. Probably watched too much Fast and Furious when I was younger, that's why I got it. I've always wanted to be a tattooist as far as I can remember. I've always loved drawing, and I guess that was the only thing I thought I could go into, which I'd really enjoy. I met Shane and Nathan on some car trips that we did in the past few years, and we had an ace time. And I guess it's just nice to come down, cock up, and shoot the shit. We all enjoy the same stuff, so it'll be good crack.
All right.
I'm in love with that car.
She's a
I'm
beauty.
in love with it. Luke, please, let me have it. just for an hour, I'd be all right. Just for an hour.
And so what we want to do, I want to show another little clip as well, Luke, of just you and your heritage, where you come from, including kind of tattoo TV shows, really, tattoo TV shows. So check out, this is Luke a few years back.
The winner and the title of E4's Tattoo Artist of the Year is
Luke.
Was that you you winning then?
Yeah.
Chicken dinner. What show was that?
E4's Tattooist of the Year.
So E4 Tattooist of the Year in what, like 3 years ago? I don't know.
Yeah, 3 years ago, 2017.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
Yeah. Look, so where did it all start? Like, you're getting into tattoos. Obviously, you're heavily tattooed. Like, how old were you?
I guess. Well, I got my first tattoo when I was 13.
No way.
We went to the shop. It must have been about 5 times, and I think the guy got sick of asking us for ID, and he was like, "Look, you've been a few times. I'll do your tattoo." And when I got the tattoo, I was like, "This is me. This is what I want to do," you know. And I asked him about an apprenticeship, but he thought I was older than what I was, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, pop back when you're old enough, and you know, give me a wink." Do you know what I mean? And that was it.
Wow.
So cool, that, isn't it?
I guess when you know. I'll probably the same as you. I was 15 on my first tattoo, but I knew like this is what I wanted to look like. You envisage yourself down the road looking a particular way. So I think some people don't get it. Clearly, they're thinking they just do not like it and don't get tattoos. But I think as an expression in life, I know I was a particular shy kid, so this was a lot of ways I could express myself and how I felt and what I was into, and marking my stories and my life and my body and my journey and happinesses and sadness and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot more than just ink on your body, isn't it?
I guess the same for me. Like, every tattoo has a meaning, even though some of them might look like they don't. You know, It meant to me at the time, and yeah.
And what's like, so at the moment you're obviously you've got your Luke Sayer studio, right?
Yeah.
So you can't tattoo at the moment, but you do prints, is that right? You can still get prints.
Yeah, at the moment I've been concentrating on getting a site up and running, selling some prints of artwork that I'm doing in lockdown. That's what
And is this one? Can we see?
Yeah, this is one that I brought with me.
Can we get the first glimpse before these go live?
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's insane.
Wow. I'm in love with that. Look, let me
Did
have that.
did I notice that as a tattoo on someone in one of your clips?
Yeah, I tattooed it before I drew it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the way around it goes then? You can tattoo it?
Well, no, not normally. I mean, I designed it, and it was actually on a guy who I've done a full bodysuit on now.
Wow.
And he's travelled all over the world with me, got tattooed everywhere. We've had a lot of piss-ups and travels and good trips together. And yeah, when I drew that, it was very popular on social media, and I thought, I'd like to draw that. It was fun.
And the site to get these will be live over the next couple of weeks?
Yeah.
We'll pop that on our socials, guys. We'll get that on our socials soon, and just so you can see where it's over the next couple of weeks, we'll post that up so you guys can get hold of some of this stuff. I want that one.
Let me go in with one of the questions that a lot of people ask, and I don't know how you feel, but tattooing hurts me. I know that much. How do you get on with tattooing? Does it hurt you?
Yeah, it kills, yeah. I've nearly had not a few finished because it hurts, yeah.
Yeah, you're wimps.
Yeah.
No, but it's such
a little needle.
We're going to see on the next show, aren't we?
One of the biggest questions is, if you're not tattooed, it's like, oh, does it hurt? And I've always been honest and said, yes, to me. Like, there's certain parts of your body that doesn't hurt as much, which is fair enough, but some of it really is just killer. And to the point of where, like, I've had to stop and maybe revisit. I have unfinished pieces, like rib sections and stuff that I've got. I just can't do it. I cannot go back there. Man, that's like 20 years ago. Do you know what I mean? So maybe we need to talk about kind of taking them baby steps back into the ribs. But let's have a look at, we pulled up some clips about how tattoos do not hurt. Quote.
Oh no.
Really? Why would you do that, man?
Luke's
I like the six-pack one that the guy did. I'll take one of them.
It is something that's brutal, isn't it? I mean, some days you're just like, oh, I mean, you pump with sweat and you're like, it's horrible. It can be absolutely horrible. However, we love the art and we absolutely go through with it.
Oh, fair play. Well, look, before we move on, we're going to pick some people. We're going to do the basketball shot in just a second, so someone will win £400, hopefully, of site credit tonight. Luke, I want to ask you one final question. What is next for you at the moment?
For me, I can't wait until the shop opens, to be honest, or even the borders. You know, I want to go travelling and, you know, get back to doing fun stuff. That's what I enjoy, travelling the world, tattooing.
Very
having
cool.
fun.
Right. Thank you, Luke. Well, there was two things that you need to do for us. If you don't mind signing the tub, while you do that, I will pick some winners or pick some people that have shared. Which barrel am I down?
$400.
So this I need to put a marker out for Luke first of all. So we're going to go from this one. And right, the first person is Demi Charlton. So Demi. If, Luke will throw the basketball. If that goes in, you will win £400 of site credit tonight. And if that doesn't, we will pick someone else. So Luke, whenever you're ready, sir. Have you got anything for us, Rick Live?
Hey, I've seen Luke take a shot earlier and he was pretty good, so I think someone's in with
Luke,
a good
no
chance
pressure,
tonight.
man. It's just the $400. You got it. Unlucky, okay. Next person we are going to pick, unlucky Demi, it is Nick Bolton. Nick, this is for you. If this goes in, 400 quid.
Oh! That was close.
Okay, one more. We have Jevon Weaver. Jevon, this is the next one. If it doesn't go, it's a roll over. Jevon Weaver, this is for £400 side.
Come on. Oh!
Unlucky. So that makes us a rollover for £500 of site credit next week. Thank you everyone that shared and took part in that. We need to pick some winners for some cars and cash, right?
Cars, cash, and all the best. But nonetheless, Rick Live, Luke Sam,
Luke Sam.
Shaneanigans, well. All right.